Hi, and welcome to lesson number 7 in module 2 about business planning. In lesson number 7, we will be talking about channels and why channels is essential when targeting customers. So, my question to you is how do you and how should you reach your customer? Do you use online channels to reach your customer, or do you use offline channels to reach your customer? Depending on which one you choose, you will achieve different results. So, another question is how do your customer want to be reached? And it is important to identify in which way or in what way your customer is wanting to be approached. There are certain platforms and channels that your target customer don't want to be approached on. And you need to identify which one he or she is willing and open to be approached on. So, depending on which channel you use, the timing, the format, and the message, and all these factors will have an effect on your visibility. So, depending on which one you choose, you will have different type of visibility, and to get the best out of the channel or the way you approach your target customer, you need to get to know them. You need to get to know what platforms and what areas are they reachable, and how can you use that specific platform or channel or area to maximize your visibility. So let's dive into each one of these 4 factors that have an effect on your visibility. So the first one is channel. And channel is most likely the most important one. As social media grows and grows and keep on growing, more and more people are exposed to the social media platforms. Facebook have now reached over 1.7 billion users, and Instagram is closing up towards 1 million and have several hundred million active users each single day. LinkedIn has several hundred million users. So all of the different social media platforms have several hundred or even above a billion users. So depending on which one you choose, you can narrow it down to even super small and laser targeted groups. So social media is one of my favorites due to building a relationship with your target customers. You can build a relationship and you can provide value pretty easily. Another channel is through a blog. If you run your own blog, a blog is a great way to reach out to the target customer because they come to you. You don't have to rely on push marketing. You don't have to push a product or service or anything to your target customer because they come to you. It's pull marketing. You provide something of value. They see a value in it and see that they can learn something from it, so they go to you. So blog is a great way to get traffic and to express your business and what you do. Another one is forums. Forums is a great way to establish yourself as an expert in a certain area or a niche, because another pro with forums is that there are forums within every single damn niche in the entire world. So you can find a forum for everything. And since these forums vary in sizes, you can easily establish yourself as an expert depending on the size. And also depending on the size, it will take longer or shorter time. Another one to use in order to approach your target customer is actually doing it offline. Reaching out to them in your local area and basically speaking to them and pitching your idea and your product and your services. You can also use your telephone or mail, just sending them an email. Another one is through friends. This one is often called network marketing, and you use your friends and family, and you connect to, or you reach out to your target customer through them. The next one is through your network, and which I started saying about it, but network marketing. You use the network and you use the people that you connect with to connect with and reach out to people that they know. So reaching out and using your network as a channel to approach, market, and reach out to potential customers. So your channel and which one you choose is really important, because you may have better results on your blog or forums than you have on social media, but that also depends on the way you use the specific channels. The next one is timing. Timing is also really crucial, because there are certain days in a week that people don't want to be approached, and there are also certain days that performs better than other days. And there are also, of course, the timing depends on which hour of the day you approach them. If you approach them during after midday or past midday, AM or PM. So this is a place you have to do some research to see how is your market niche performing and what is the best time of day and which day in the week is the best time to approach them and push your marketing campaign, your message, your image, send them a mail, and so on. These times and the timing vary so much from niche to niche, so you have to do it individually on each single one. But I promise you, by doing this research thoroughly, by doing the research really good and figuring out what exact time of the week it is best to approach a target customer, you'll see tremendous results depending on the buying force of your target customer. So let's move on to the next one, which is format. When marketing online, you can use 3 different types. Or actually, it is 3. You can use audio, which is basically only sound. You can use video, where you either have a presentation such as this one, or you can actually have a recorded video of people talking as the format. You can also only have written format, so that people have to read the content themselves instead of someone actually speaking and telling them. And what is interesting to see is that video is the format that converts the best on landing and sales pages. And for those of you that don't know what landing pages is, a landing page is a website with one purpose, and that purpose is to exchange content or value for the email address for your visitor. Plain simple. So your format affects your results. The next one and the last one is message. What is the meaning that you try to express through your marketing campaign or your ad or your advert and the post that you're posting out? What is the meaning? What do you want to express? Another one is it captivating? Is the content interesting? Does it trigger interest and desire? And does it trigger action? And the last one is it an eye catcher? Is it easy for people to see it, or is it drowning in everything else around it? And depending on if you can actually catch the eye of the visitor or of a person online, and you have a captivating language, and it has a great meaning, and you try to express something really interesting, you're really on the right path. So The way you express yourself and the way you build your messages, your posts, your marketing campaigns, and your adverts, as well as what headline you choose, all affect your conversion and how good you perform, or how good the combination perform. So there are things you need to remember when you build your channel and the way you approach your target customer. And that is by thinking about, reflecting about, and evaluating these 4 factors. What channel do you use? Do you use social media? Do you use offline? Do you use network marketing? Do you use your friends? Do you use email? Do you pick up your phone and call them? The channel is important. You also need to think about the timing. What day in the week? What hour during the day? It all affects your conversion. Do you use video? Do you use audio? Do you use written formats? These are also elements and factors that have an effect on how good you perform in reaching out to your customer, as well as the message, as I just mentioned. Is it captivating? Does it express a meaning? Is it interesting? Does it trigger action and desire? All of these 4 factors are essential and crucial to evaluate and go through when you lay out, create, and build your channel and the way you approach your target customer. If you don't think about all of these, and if you just start reaching out, you will see that you can have so bigger and much better results than what you will achieve. So think about these 4 things, and you've most likely gone through the previous lesson, which was about customer segments. And this lesson is supplement to the previous one. So what I want you to do now is I want you to take out the sheet of paper that you made about your target customer. And then I want you to write these 4 down, where you select what channel you want to use, what timing, what format, and the message that you want to promote. So that you actually have a plan for what target customer segment you want to approach, and how should you approach it. This is the deadly combination between the target customer and the channels. And it is something that I use first every single day. Secondly, every time I help a customer or a client through my mentoring program, and also whenever I go into a new business. I always use this combination of target customer segment with gender, age, location, and interest, as well as this one, which is the channel, timing, format, and message. These 8 criteria or 8 factors is something I always evaluate because they secure high performance. So do that now. Take out a sheet of paper and pen and write these 4 factors down and how you should approach it. You can pause this video whenever you want, but write these 4 down. After you've done that, I want you to scroll down, click the next lesson button, and learn about revenue streams and how you should lay out your revenue stream to increase your profits and get the best margins.